Okay, I'm at Sacramento, California. I'm at the Rail Museum. It's kind of dark in here, so I'm shooting f over 1.8. Hopefully I'll be able to see everything. So here's a tender car, 4294, 22,000 gallons. You don't even say if it's 22,000 gallons of water or oil. You'd think they would mention that. So here's 4294. Still nothing about. Got a mannequin up there, see for a size perspective. See what kind of uniform he would have worn. Okay, I'm gonna go to the left here, just to avoid the people. So neat. What is this one called? 13. All the locomotive work. It's very shiny. What if it was really painted red like that when it's in operation? Seems kind of like overkill to make a locomotive so pretty. It's like it runs the same. VNTRR. What was that? Vermont, Tennessee? I'll have to watch for labels. I do like the lighting in here though. It's almost good enough. It'd be nice if it's a little brighter, but whatever. Number 13. So there's that mannequin. Okay, Virginia and Truckee Railroad. That was my 12th guess. Size of this piston here. Very large. AC class load amount. Oh darn it. There was a slideshow and I missed the slide. It told us what AC stood for. It's not air conditioning. It's playing a little video. I don't want to wait for the whole video. Boring. Alright. I want to see the real thing. I could have watched the video from home. It's like you might be doing right now. So that's Virginia and Truckee Railroad. I need a wider angle lens. What's really cool, look at this. On the ceiling, they got a mirror so you can see what the top looks like. That's really cool. Not sure why there's a big hole at the top of the tender car there. Oh, I see. Maybe that's where workers would be. Oops. Hand too far down. They don't have a lot of seating in here. They have some seating. Okay, so I'm going to keep going to the left. So what is this here? Number 1. CP Huntington. Southern Pacific Railroad. Locomotive number 1. Wow, it's 2-wheel drive, just like my car. So it's 42T. 42T. So it means it's got 4 wheels in the front that don't drive, 2 wheels in the middle that do drive, and then 4 wheels in the back that do drive. Cool. Unfortunately, we can't get any closer. They have it roped off. Notice there's a line to get up inside that locomotive. I don't want to wait in line though. I'm going to skip it. What's funny, it says no climbing, but they allow you inside. Okay. All right, I'm going to go to the left. Hopefully I can avoid the crowds. They're pretty busy today because Big Boy is in Roseville, where it's not air conditioned. This place is air conditioned. Notice we can go up here, but I'm going to stick to the left first. So here's another view of this locomotive. Number 1. Southern Pacific number 1. Notice the coupler is different from what they have nowadays. A little bit different. Oh, that's the way upstairs. Alright. So I'll go up inside this here. Great Northern Railway post office car, number 42. 126,400 pounds. 85 feet long. Wow. Oh, there's people in here. It's mostly empty space. Let's see if I can pass these. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a better view. Huh. I wanted a higher view here. I forgot all about coming up here. I've been here before. It was like a year ago. I was busy. So you can see a little bit inside that number 1 locomotive. Over there to 4294 or whatever it is. And then over here, some more on the way. I'll get to it in a minute. Okay. Mail on the rails. Huh. Cool. Here's what the inside of the rail car looks like here. Notice they got like all these random bags all over the place so they could do the sorting. I think they said they came on unsorted, so the workers got to sort. Like up here, here's an example. Oops, focus. Focus. See Spokane, Washington, Whitefish, Montana, West Glacier, Montana, Chicago, Illinois, Spokane, Washington. Huh. So it's not exactly in order. Some kind of order. It's fascinating. I'm not sure why they would do that. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn up the ISO a bit. Okay, there's ISO 4000. So at least my camera's picking something up. Focus, focus. There we go. Oh, so there's little cubby holes. I don't know if there's any labels. See, I got letters inside them. I don't see any labels who they're for. But here's a route, Great Northern. The Amtrak route is now known as, what's it called? The Empire Builder. Okay. Interesting. I'm not even sure these pipes on the ceiling, if they're for, what's it called? Holding on to. I think it's just grips for people, but they're like 7 feet tall. So it seems kind of random. There's an elevator here. We can't take this elevator. Real helpful. Okay, I still got the camera on ISO 4000. Notice this is a 3-story building. But I'm gonna start at the bottom, work my way up. Okay, so notice the color. Great Northern, United States Mail, Post Office. So that whole thing, that was one long rail car, over 86 feet long. I wonder if they make rail cars that long anymore without being articulated. But it's not a passenger car, so you notice the trucks, they only got 2 axles at each end. Passenger car that long, you would think it'd have 3 axles at each end. Unless it's Amtrak, in which case you just gotta walk. Just kidding. Alright. Okay. So here's locomotive 1010. It's like a joke about binary numbers or something right here. Please no climbing. This guy reminds me of Arnold Schwarzenegger. I wonder if this guy's Chinese. I heard in California, I think it's mostly Chinese laborers who actually built the railroads. Something like that. Notice how the paint's coming off. I asked them about, not here, but somewhere else, about lead-based paint. And they said lead-based paint, it made it shinier. So if you want something to look real pretty, they would use lead. But for just the railroad, it would be like way overkill to try to make it pretty. So no, there's probably no lead paint here. That's good. Not necessarily here, but other railroads. I've seen people, what's it called? So that's 18. The peeling off. Please no climbing. Like I said, they've kept this stuff in good condition, so they don't really let people touch it, except for certain walkways, like going through that baggage car, whatever you call it, mail car. See, now this is more modern. See, it's got like a modern coupler and the connection for the air hose, for the air brakes. I'm not sure what this third connection is here for. Maybe I should ask somebody what's going on. It's like in the movie, what's it called? Spaceballs. What am I looking at? Now, sir. You're looking at now. Okay. We're walking on real rails here. So I gotta be careful. Bit of a truth hazard. These things are so tall. They're like over 15 feet tall. Please no climbing. Darn, that read my mind. See, I was at a museum a couple days ago where we were allowed to climb on everything. It was so much fun. Now it's like, don't touch. Heartbreaking. So there we are, 1010. Notice how it's not flat on top. They've got all sorts of little round thingies on top. Like that one there, the far right. I wonder if that's actually a generator from the shape. I don't know if they had generators back then or not. I doubt they had a little candle for the headlight. That would be funny as heck. And let's face it, heck is hilarious. See, it does have an electric light bulb, incandescent light bulb. Modern Stone Age family right there. Okay, so here's a Santa Fe locomotive over here on the right. Nice and big, 347C. Wonder what the C means. Is there a B and an A around here somewhere? But look at all the different connections they have over here. Besides the coupler and the air brake hose, they have like 4 hoses on each side. I wonder if that's extra hoses or if that's electrical or what. Looks like it's not the best condition. See how it's frayed right there. You have to call a train repairman. San Bernardino, however you say that. Fuel. Notice this one only has 2 axles at each end. Water. Wonder if it has water for cooling or that's for drinking or what. Notice the air vent at the top there. It's kind of cool. Just like in the front, you've got the coupler and you got the air brake hose and you got all sorts of other connections. I don't even know what that huge connection is right there. That's weird. Oh, that's funny. This little round thing, I thought it was a security camera at first. I wonder if that's a light. I bet that's a red light. I'll have to look up what PTD 4-88SB means. I'm sure it's common knowledge. Supervisors, emergency, keep doors closed to keep dirt out. Well, as long as you got a good reason. Alright. See how far I can back up here. Notice there really are rails in the ground. Other than that, the floor is really hard. I'm not sure what material it is, but it's nice and smooth. It's nice walking. It's a pretty good museum here. And it's air conditioned. That's the real reason I'm here. It's over 100 degrees out and it's not even noon. I'm gonna melt. Alright. Oh yeah, and it's a nice museum. Alright, well, anyway. Alright. Now let's see if I can turn around here. Got a steam locomotive. Let me go to the front so I can read the name. Number 18. Virginia and Truckee, number 18. The Dayton. Ooh. Not the Knighton, the Dayton. Look how huge that thing, the mirror or whatever, where the headlight would be. Looks like the bulb is missing. I don't see any bulb in there. I wonder how many watts the light bulbs were in a headlight. It's kind of interesting. But notice it's 440 locomotive. Kind of cool. It's very pretty. Got a nice big fat bell up there on top. I want to hear a ring. I don't even know what this round thing is. You know, I should ask for a guided tour. Problem with a guided tour, they're always either way too slow or way too fast. It's like, yeah, if they're too slow, it's like, get to the point already. But if they're too fast, it's like, I want to learn something. It's, yeah. Okay. So this is the V&T. So what was that? Vermont and Truckee? Or Virginia and Truckee? Something like that. There'll be a quiz later. See if you remember better than I do. Even says Dayton right on the side. And I read the sign in the front like a sucker. Look at the way the hose comes down. I got the urge to touch it, but considering it's a museum, I have a feeling I shouldn't touch it. But I'm curious how flexible it is. It looks like a garden hose, but I bet it's steel. Man, there's so much room under here, though. I mean, look how much... I mean, you can just see everything. Except I got my lens at f over 1.8, so only a tiny amount is in focus at a time. Like, what's this round thing on top here? Looks like a genie. You rub it and you get 3 wishes or something. Well, I guess it's lubrication. See how there's just a tiny copper pipe here? I don't even know if that's cooling water, lubrication, the fuel. I know nothing. I feel cheated. My education is not that good. All right. Like I said, maybe there's a guy over there. I can ask him questions. I'll walk through in ignorance first, then I'll go back. Dinner on the diner, or dinner in the diner. All right. Notice even though this is a passenger car, it's only got 2 axles at each end. 1474. Kochidi? Oops. All right, let's see what's inside the Kochidi or however you say that. Sounds like it might be a naughty word. All right, so they got stairs so you can go up the end here. Exit only. Oh man, I got screwed. All right. Sounds like they got something running outside. Okay, now it totally ruined my pattern. Heartbreaking. Oh, what the? Yeah, they're gonna make me go around the long way. Reproduction railway dinnerware is available in the museum store. Oh, goody. I was wanting to counterfeit it. All right, well, whatever. Okay, so before I go inside, I'll go ahead and go up this way. See if I can go past him. There we go. So this is that same dining car, the Kochidi, or however you say that. 1474. And then here's a Saint Hyacinth. Oh boy. This is a fancy looking car. I want to rotate around here so I can see. There we are. It's a cool looking car. We got nice lighting here. Look at that cool fixture. It's almost like Las Vegas here, but not quite as naughty. It's like, whatever. Serious, that light fixture. I wonder if I can focus a little better. There we are. I know. I didn't come here for a stupid light fixture, but it's still kind of fun. Rosina Tucker, fighting for union rights. Oh wait, let me finish the outside of the car first. Nope, can't go around behind it. Just checking. All right, see if I can get up here. Conductor valve for emergency only. Holy cow, the suspension on this thing is... All right.
Just... You'll see why it's moving right now.
Okay. We're just going the wrong way. This is supposed to be the entrance.
I see what they did.
It's a very narrow walkway.
I didn't realize the car's moving by itself.
Yeah, I saw.
Ice actuated cooling system. Ice water. Okay, so let's look in here. See? Looks like they got a restroom here. They got a sink. White suit and black tie, but look at the fancy sinks, soap, so on. I guess this is where you get washed up before dinner. I'm not sure. Okay, ice water, use water. Okay, so here's like seating areas here. Seating areas here. Oh man, at least they got some airflow in here. What's suspicious? Look at that. There's like a keyhole here. What's gonna lock or not lock? That's what I want to know. Focus, you fool. The camera doesn't want to focus. All right.
Here, you had to face backwards, and you had to get a ladder. In order to bring you a ladder, but it was not as easy. So, but that's what. Yeah, it was all. Everybody got a bed in. And then if you want to pay a little extra, there's some private rooms you'll see as you walk by. They didn't have glass doors. They had real doors. But it's it's the same bed. But this is the way to go.
So this is like where a chair was converted to a bed. So room for a couple of people.
Well, this is Canadian. I'm not sure where this one went, but you're about to walk through the GD dining car.
Yeah, there's like
Santa Fe Super Chief, LA, Chicago. Okay. But you could get on in Denver. No, not Denver.
The car really is shaking. They do that on
Anywhere
purpose.
along the way. That's a 40-hour.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is not bad. 40 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. 40 hours is what it is.
So, notice I got the pink blankets here. Here's a lounge for ladies only. It's a nice little window here. Nice seating. Good old-fashioned luggage. Huh. Oops. I bumped the glass. I should be more careful. Alright. Oh wow, here's one. Somebody in it. He's got his underwear hanging up. There's another empty bunk up there. This would be fun to ride something this wild. Wonder if Amtrak still does this. They probably wait. Okay, and then here's another restroom at the end, I suppose. They got sinks. Toilet must be around the corner. Alright. So, now that we're up here, so there's the car I was just in, and then over here is the dining car. In real life, I'm pretty sure these would be different trains. Notice this one is green on the outside, and so that's like the Canada, and this one's silver on the inside, so it's still more in the United States. Alright, yeah. And then over here, get another view of that 1010 Santa Fe. What was that? Virginia and Truckee Railroad, something like that. All right, let's see what's for din or dinner or supper. Whoops, hang on, I accidentally put my gimbal in the wrong mode again. Oh, there's people over there. What's that? Anyway, nice big kitchen car. All right, here we go. Nice big hallway. Wow. People these days are so much heavier though. It'd be really tight going through here. So it's not like you'd want to get bored and pace back and forth all day. Get too cramped in here for that. But just for getting around, it's not too bad. There's another view of the kitchen. That's just over there. Got a couple mannequins in here so you can see what kind of uniform they would have been wearing. It's weird how it's divided in half. This guy couldn't get over there and vice versa without going around. But it's hot in there. Interesting. Notice the stuff here. Knives, forks. Notice it's small. It's like two seat tables, two chair tables on the left, and 4 chair tables on the other side. Whatever size group you got. Talk about what kind of food they have. Alright, we're going to get through here.
Great Northern Railway. Ain't that something?
Alright. Yeah, they got airflow through here. Like I said, it's 100 degrees outside, so they got air conditioning and other airflow going on in here. Keep us all from dying a horrible death. Warning, this exhibit contains flashing lights. I just went through it. I don't even remember the flashing lights, but we'll take their word for it. Okay, let me put my ISO back to